The older sister was stunned by this series of foolish actions, but she still decided to look for tools she could use. After searching around, she found a relatively sharp small cover plate, which she then inserted into the small hole, continuously rubbing it to try and cut it off. However, the effect was minimal. The younger sister had already lost all hope, but the older sister was still thinking about the large diamond ring at the bottom. After finally getting the ring, she was very happy. She then tried to pick up the drain cover, hoping to use it to pry open the cover plate above, but it was fixed in place by screws. The woman shook it for a long time without any effect. Helpless, she had to swim to the surface. The sky began to darken, and the water temperature in the pool began to drop. Even worse, the older sister's diabetes flared. She started to feel weak, and her body trembled uncontrollably. At this moment, she urgently needed an insulin injection, otherwise she could faint at any time. However, the insulin was in her backpack above. Just as the two were despairing, they suddenly heard a shouting sound from above. It turned out that there was a cleaner there. The two finally saw a glimmer of hope and kept banging and shouting for help. Soon, their cries attracted the cleaner's attention. But after learning about the two sisters' predicament, the cleaner took the woman's wallet and bank card. Then the cleaner looked at the camera above and walked towards the control room. The naive two thought the cleaner was going to open the cover plate. Just as they were celebrating their rescue, the cleaner went to the monitoring station and the next second directly turned off the camera. Then he came out and asked the two to tell him their phone password, saying he wanted to help them call the police. The innocent two believed him and, without any precautions, told him the password. After unlocking the phone, the cleaner no longer pretended. He didn't want to easily rescue the two. It turned out that this cleaner had just been released from prison, and at this time, he was penniless and burdened with a huge debt. He then told the two that if they revealed their bank card password, he would rescue them. The two, fearing for their lives, refused to give up the password. Seeing their stubbornness, the cleaner decided to teach them a lesson. He first turned off the pool light, and the two in the water felt the temperature steadily dropping. The cleaner had also turned off the water heating system. The two were completely terrified. They would freeze to death if this continued. At this point, the cleaner threatened them again.